verse 51, for they be thy people and thine inheritance, which thou broughtest forth out of Egypt from the midst of the furnace of iron, that thine eyes may be open, Salakia, unto the supplication of thy servants, and unto the supplication of thy people Israel, to hearken unto them in all that they call for unto thee.
We're going to jump into the problem of our people for real, for real. Give me 1 Corinthians 11:3. It's like they say, the old heads love to say it all start in the household, bro. It all start in the household. It all start in the household, man. You know? Don't keep blaming the streets. You know? You're supposed to keep your kids out the streets. You know the streets is hell. You know? Don't keep blaming the father when you bitches running around calling yourself queens. How you gonna blame the father? You a queen though. Can't nobody tell you nothing. That's what that means. That means you responsible for everything. You want to be the independent woman, you the queen, you want your kids to wish you a happy Father's Day even though you a woman. Most of the blame gonna fall on you, big. Can you give me that 1 Corinthians 11:3? Let me get that first.
This is Romans 10:1, and it reads, brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved. For our brethren record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. For they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness.
Jake got a zeal for the Most High, man, but not according to knowledge, man. Because those old women, they was right partially because they got that zeal. They know, hey, we need to pray. That's part of it, man. You still gotta live a certain way. You gotta act accordingly, man. According to these scriptures, live after the image of righteousness. You know? Don't just pray and then just still be wicked. You know? You gotta give it your shot. Yeah. Going into the order.
It's a little bit more. It says, I run it back. For they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High.
Speak on it a little bit.
Yeah, so they didn't submit themselves to the righteousness of the Most High. You know, they trying to do what's right in their own lives, thinking that befriending the damn Edomite that's gonna get them in the kingdom of heaven. You know, because a lot of people look at Esau as God.
Yep. Our people like to follow behind the Esau. Especially our women, they love to follow behind the Edomite woman too, man. Especially. You think because the white woman can be a hoe and get a husband and live happily ever after, you think you can do it too? Nope.
These Edomites love that fucking that vile shit. He love his woman being a damn hoe in the streets, and he wanna watch it.
He don't want no virgin.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He don't want no virgin. He don't want no woman that cover her head, man. Esau don't like that. You know? So our women think they can do what the so-called white women do and be a hoe their whole life, eat box in college, have pillow fights and sleepovers. Really, they doing some lesbian shit.
Right.
And think they gonna follow the so-called white woman and think they gonna live happily ever after like her. No, we ain't built like that. We supposed to live according to the laws of the Bible, man. You know? You got heathen groups living more according to the Bible than Jake, man. Ishmael. Even some of them Elam people. Even some of them Hamites, man. That's a damn shame. You know? Our women ain't made to take all these different rides and be normal. You know? The Edomite woman can take all these rides. Swap. Take all these damn rides and swap. What's that? Say something.
Yeah. Well, they you know they could do they do that, and it seems like they normal, but they just created to be vile like that. You know, we created to be the vessel unto honor. They created to be the dishonorable vessel, man. It ain't worth shit. And y'all following them and try to get in tune with how they moving, and that shit fuck y'all up. Y'all ain't gonna admit it, but you know, certain men, they could see it on you, man. You don't really want to be that way, but because it's permissible, it's permitted in this society, you do it, thinking that you gonna do it and And like the brother said, live happily ever like that. Hell no. You ain't gonna be right, cause for us, when we fuck up, somewhere is fucked up as well. You know, when you fucking up in the physical, something in your spiritual fucking up too. So you know, shit gotta be in the balance. It gotta be in a righteous balance, man. You know? And it's gonna show somewhere. So no, you can't do what these Edomites do or these heathens and think that you're gonna be intact in your mind. No, you're not. You're gonna be bugged the hell out.
Hey, can I just say real quick? Hey, when a woman a hoe, like the relationship just don't work out. But Esau just so much of a damn cuck, it work out. You know? Because can't nobody be with a hoe unless you a cuck. A real man can't be with a hoe.
Like I watched this video of the leader, like he basically said, like, yeah, man, I let my wife shoot, I let her go have sex with different. And he told us, so I'm not a cuck, but he just described everything a cuck does. Like, bro, but I do got a precept, this is Jeremiah 17 verse 9. It said the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked, who can know it? You know, a lot of women, you know, they thinking they doing things right in their own mind, but don't realize that they are doing something totally wrong. Like, they think it's okay to be a harlot, but don't realize how quick you would have got stoned for being a harlot.
And the black woman always say, the white woman do it. The white woman do it. That's her excuse for everything. The white woman do it. You know? Just because you see the so-called white woman running around, running her household, and the white man bowing down, talking about some, oh, she's the boss. She's the boss. That's my boss. You got to go talk to the boss. You know? I do a lot of business out there, and I deal with some Edomites or whatever. And they always, oh, she's the boss. Whatever she say goes. She's the boss. You know?
I got a vessel right now. He's willing to pay anything to make his yard look good because his wife upset. Man, thank you, man. She's gonna be so happy. And I'm just like, well, you work this damn long ass job and you come home and you still stressing about what some shit that's. But you right, they be on that shit.
And the black woman envy that. What the scriptures say, through envy of the devil, sin was brought into the world, or death was brought into the world. So the black woman envy that Edomite culture. She want us to be like how the white man is. And for us to say, oh, she's the boss. She can do whatever she want to do. Oh, she wants some more niggas? Go let her go get some more.
And that's why they look at us, try to hold us to a standard of these Edomites, man. No, if you're gonna look at any of the men of your nation, judge them based off of the scriptures, man.
That's right.
That's right, man.
And if I can say just real quick, you even got a lot of you niggas that's taking out the way of the so-called white man. You know, you had that nigga that basically said, hey, if my girl want to get a train ran on her, I'll let her. Y'all seen that?
You might say some shit like, oh, I cheated too. So now we equal. Baby, I'll make it up to you. I cheated too. You go ahead. Stupid ass.
Yeah.
We can't be like the Edomites. It's not in our DNA, man. Right. We don't supposed to be like them. It don't work for us.
Right. Hey, even if, like, really that was a damn lie. Because, hey, if she was gonna do that, then nigga be crying.
And some of these niggas weirdos.
Like, man.
One of them niggas might ask to join in. You know? You niggas is weirdos, a lot of it.
And he did say he liked that nasty type sex.
Yeah. Some nigga D-up.
Been in America too long.
What's fucked up about this shit is that shit is like sodomy, man. Like, you with a group of men with one woman doing the thing. I think like when I was 42, I was never into that shit, bro. But it's like eating after somebody eating a sandwich, they give you sandwiches, all kind of fucking diseases and shit.
Take that person's spoon and just eat some cereal after that. Hell.
You got that 1 Corinthians?
Yeah, I got 1 Corinthians. What's going on? What's up? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Mashiach.
Well, according to the Bible, the head of every man is the Lord. Go ahead.
And the head of the woman is the man.
And the head of the woman is the man.
Right.
According to the Bible, the head of the woman is the man.
That's right.
But in this damn society, it's ass backwards.
Right.
Our Bible, our Lord said the head of the woman is the man.
Yep.
But these niggas in these ghettos wonder why their community so trash, because y'all trying to live like the heathen. Y'all trying to live like the wicked and have it backwards.
Right.
You know? You push the man to the side. And let the woman take charge, and look what happens.
Right.
Disorder out of chaos, man.
Yep.
Disorder brings chaos.
And they look at you backwards for speaking up right.
Go ahead, go precept on that. This is 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 6. Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughter you are, as long as ye do well and are not afraid with any amazement.
What this brother used that word bethink earlier. So can you read it again?
It
So
says,
remember yourself.
even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling
Sarah
him Lord,
is the Israelite woman.
whose daughters ye are, as long as you do well and are not afraid with any amazement.
Exactly. Sarah obeyed her husband and called him a Lord.
These women afraid of that
If our
word.
women get back in that spirit, then hey, we'll be better off, man.
They afraid of that word, obey and submit and look
No,
like
brother.
a woman to be like looking at you crazy, talking about Lord, Lord. But really, that's what it is. You can't be a lady if you ain't under a Lord. You know,
The word Lord just means what? Bread keeper.
you know, you
The man is the bread keeper.
can't be a woman if you're not serving a man.
Like what the word woman mean? Female servant. Good.
But I will have you know,
But you can't tell them that.
Stop.
But you can't tell them that though.
Let that distract you.
but I will have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of a Mashiach is Yahweh. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
Exactly. The head over Yahweh Shai is the Most High himself. You know? He came living perfectly in the image of his father, the Most High. And I ain't just talking about the way he looked. I'm talking about in ways. Everything the Most High commanded, he did perfect. Yahweh Shai did perfect. You know? And we're supposed to strive to be like that too. Can you read that verse again?
But I will have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach, and the head of the woman is the man.
Hey, they don't read this scripture to y'all in church. Hey, the Bible say the head of women is man.
Right.
That's right.
The head of women is man. It didn't say all feminism is the best. It didn't say all women should be feminists. It said the head of the woman is the man. Y'all hate that Bible verse in this society though.
And that's why they be in these situations, man. Because they want to be free to do whatever they want, but just have the security to go get somebody to protect them or help them. But if you with a man that's, you know, any type of decent man, he gonna keep you out of shit like that. You know? So why not just avoid all the bullshit together? Nah, women all about the thrill and the adrenaline rush and yeah, you know what I'm saying? The thrill seeking. You know? Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered, dishonoreth her head. For that is even all one as if she were shaven. For if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn.
Hey,
But
you got a big thing right now on the social media about everybody getting on black women for going outside wearing bonnets. Well, hold on, I mean, she kind of right though.
Right.
This woman supposed to have her head covered. She kinda,
right. They don't like that ball shit.
It's really in their spirit to cover their head, you know?
Hey, them hoes be doing it because they hair ain't down
Yeah, they get them tracks back, shit. It's uncovered. But no,
there.
you know,
Yeah, because it's lucky, bro. Yeah, because a bonnet, that's some shit that you sleep in. You know? But you know, woman really supposed to like wrap her hair. you know, you got a lot of jakes that do the whole do-rag thing. But, you know, our people was wearing turbans back in the day. Turbans and
Meat trees.
Yeah, meat trees.
Give me
Yeah, for verse 7. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image of, the image and glory of Yahweh. And that's something that these heathen men do. You know, you will see Elam with long ass hair with a fucking silk wrap on his shit. Like he the woman. You know what I'm saying? But they woman her out and long, and you know what I'm saying? But the man got his hair covered like he the woman. You know, they backwards as hell.
And the only time a lot of our women even practice head covering is when they go to church. Especially them old black women walk around with that big ass hat on. You know? But if you look at the black women from the early 1900s on back, most of them cover their head.
And their body.
Like I shared that picture of Harriet Tubman nieces. They both had their head covered. And they both had that well-set girdle too.
Covered up like ninjas, boy.
Yeah, they looked good. They looked great. You know?
But the woman is the glory of the man, for the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So, yeah, you know, y'all created for our purposes, man. And you know, everything about y'all is to be doing things how the man like. How y'all figured and designed to, you know, how y'all more feminine than we are. The match is there. You know, but this devil has them destroyed these women's really their identity and their creation role from them knowing their creation